Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Chatty CRC back with you here. Been a nice long day today of building an iNav Nano Goblin. Flew a couple packs on the Reverb and was working on some tunes for the Helio RC. Checking some things out on Slack about how to make the video a little bit better. It's getting there, but it still needs a little bit of work. We'll see what happens. But I had this great kind of idea. I'm like, wait a minute, I have this awesome, totally butter smooth, non-buttered 5.5 inch long range Proton skeleton on 5S that I haven't flown forever. So whenever I want to enjoy myself and get back to what really makes me happy in this hobby, I go back to my favorite quad here. And this thing has Crossfire, of course, 5S, same motors, 2207, 2450 Primos that are on everything. This is running D-Shot 600, I believe. And it's running a Bardwell F4 at 4K, I think, or 8K, I'm not sure. But it's Betaflight 3.2.3. There's no butterfly or nothing like this at all. Just straight up old school, I guess, by today's standards. And I started thinking, you know, all the work I've been doing on the Helio and all that kind of stuff, it's fun. You know, it's definitely a challenge learning stuff again and having to dive into black box logs and everything like that, but this is the key. Like the Flight Club stuff that Mike does, especially this Proton, frame design is your key. I mean, the butter mounts, yes, he used the term butter before anybody else did. I mean, the key to getting a good flight controller experience and a good gyro experience is to try to eliminate as much noise as getting to the gyro as possible. And this was the same thing with my Tokyo XL, and a lot of racers talk about the same thing, why they have such great experiences with the Tokyos and now with the Protons. And it's because there's just no contact with the frame. You know, you have those silicone grommets that are in there, and you know, the screws just come right up through there to your stack. Then everything's just kind of buttery mounted in there, and all the vibration is just taken out. I've never even looked at a black box log of this. I don't even need to, because the GoPro footage itself is good enough for me. But I could just imagine what it would look like. It could be totally surprising and look awful, but it could also just be one of the cleanest things you'll ever see. Now, it would be interesting to put a Helio RC on to a Proton frame. I am not going to touch mine. I'm not changing anything on this. I'll never even update I'll never even update Betaflight on this or anything unless I absolutely have to, or there's just some flawless, unique feature that's out there that just will make everything just as good as it was, if not better. So anyway, that's just kind of my thoughts. So if you have an extra Flight Club Proton or Tokyo X laying around out there, maybe you might want to throw your Helio on it and see what happens. So if we combine great frame technology with this revolutionary flight controller experience, which, you know, I'm not 100% sold on it yet. I do think it is the future. It just is way early in development. We're early adopters, so we have to go through the growing pains. But I almost guarantee if we put one of those on this, that the tuning envelope would get wider and all kinds of other things would happen, because there's just not going to be that much noise getting to the gyro to begin with. So you should be able to take advantage of those faster bit loops and everything with a lot less hassle and drama. But anyway, hope you enjoyed the flight. Proton still rules. talk to you later.